Hey guys, it's Jade and welcome back to Ceder Zoo. Now there might be a few little things that's different from the end of last episode. For example, this side of the enclosure that we did last episode, we did the African Savannah exhibit. So this is, all this side is now finished to a pretty good standard that I'm happy with. Like, it comes up to a nice higher viewing platform and you can look out over the exhibit, and I think it looks really nice. There's still a few little bits here and there that we need to do. There's a nice big staff area there, and I think it works really well. We do have to just finish off this little railing section here just because we haven't done it yet, but we won't do that this episode. I'll do that in a live stream or Twitch or whatever, something, my own time or something like that. But yeah, this episode we are going to be working on two things. First thing will be this habitat area here and a information center for, I mean, yeah, it can be for the animal. I mean, it is pretty into the animals, so we'll do an exhibit with the information center in it, and then we will start the construction for the tram station. So that's pretty exciting. But for now we'll do this exhibit. So we will have, it'll just be a small animal because it's just a small little area, just a little fill-in area. So we'll have the invisible barrier go pretty much just all the way around this area, and the path just goes pretty much the size of it already, which is quite nice. And then we'll have this whole path section a building as well, so they're able to walk into the building, walk into like an information center. We'll put some screens there and some seats and have it all, quite a lot of information there for the guests, not just for this animal but just for, like, in general, this park information. So yeah, we'll have all that, but we'll do a nice little pond at the front here, so you can walk around the path and then also have a nice little view in the little glass box there, glass fishbowl. Pretty basic building, but I have sped it up obviously because it still takes time. So yeah, this is the time lapse. It'll last a good little while because it does take a bit of time. So if you aren't interested in this and just here for the, the building for the tram station, yeah, just skip towards the end. I'll see you soon then, I guess. But yeah, this is the little fishbowl area. We'll have all of this glass so you can walk out there in the path and just have, like, I say 360. You're able to have 360 because the glass is on the back, but you're able to have a really good view all the way around and they fit perfect. I was so happy with that. They did really fit perfectly. Yeah, so it's a nice round view of the whole exhibit there, which is very nice. And then we do this backside as well with the glass. Bit of an odd shaped building, so wanted to make it feel more light and vibrant than what it actually is. And then we also cover up the path with this flooring because it was a bit yucky. So yeah, cover it up. Then we put the information building in the middle there. Add a bunch of TVs and it looks pretty good. It's nothing fancy, like it's literally just a building with a flat roof. Like I said, nothing fancy, but it does the job. Guests love it. It looks good. I'm happy with it. Yeah, looks good. I'm happy with how this turned out as well. Couldn't figure out why this wasn't working, and I was like, oh, that's right. The path is in the way. It doesn't connect. It needs to connect to a path. I was like, well, that was a stupid little blonde moment there. So yeah, but it works out very nice. We cover it in the same material, material as the building, so it blends in a little bit more. And then yeah, that's That's the basic layout. Now we go through and do the decorating, add TVs, lots of information, and now that the building's pretty much mostly done, we'll work. I tried to see if I could hide this, but nah, in the end, just leave it like it is, and we just do the normal rocks and the custom fence for the barrier, because it's really nice. This is what I was talking about, this little tour manager thing. So I got it all, but couldn't get it to work for some reason, don't know why. It just wasn't working in my favour for some unknown reason. So yeah, like I said, if you do know how to do it, please let me know down below in the comments, and that'll be greatly appreciated. Yeah, just going along and doing this fence. I also, because the post was there for the tour, I put some rocks there as well as the fence, just because I thought that's where the tour would be. So yeah, we do a little rock wall there, and it's quite nice. I wasn't sure if I wanted to add another waterfall or another little water area, but I think for the size, yeah, here we go. But I think for the size of the actual exhibit, I think it's quite nice. It just adds a little bit of, breaks it up a little bit, adds a little bit more of a natural feel to it as well. And then yeah, I go back and add the fence on the other side. We do put the bars all the way along the top of the rocks, like here, just in case they try to escape, which is another thing that I encountered for these animals. They escaped quite a lot. We've fixed it now. We've fixed it, but yeah, they escaped quite a lot on the other side near the water area. So you'll see, and I'll explain it a little bit better once it happens, but yeah, it was pretty annoying. They escaped a lot. They're not dangerous animals or anything like that, and the guests didn't freak out, but I was just sick of getting notifications about it. So, and we don't want the animals escaping either. So yeah, we had to fix it. And because I had this tour spot here as well, I wanted to do like a rock wall all the way around this side of the lake, and this is where they escaped through, because the rocks were apparently, they were able to climb up over them and just walk straight out. So yeah, we end up putting a little fence over the top of it, but I definitely wanted to break up the fence and have it, yeah, quite natural around the water, which I think I did it quite well. It looks good. I added like the moss rocks as well to break that up. Definitely achieved what I wanted to do in this build, and it's come out very nicely. Start decorating and adding all the shrubbery. These animals like to have so much coverage, shade. Just, they get very anxious, these animals, so they like lots of places to hide and lots of shade, and they just like lots and lots of trees, which is really nice. I think it came together really nicely. This little exhibit, it's quite small, but we jam pack it full of lots and lots of goodies for them, and they really love it. So yeah, I try to do my best to add lots and different kinds of things that they would like. Yeah, here I am. See, it says operational, but I don't understand. So yeah, I don't know. We'll work on it. Like I said, if you guys know how it works or know of any videos to watch on how to get it to work, please let me know down below, and I will look into it, because I think it would be nice to have throughout the park as well. Even like multiple exhibits, have one like per exhibit and have like a massive long tour go. So we'll see. So yeah, we make it a little bit more difficult for them by lowering some of the rocks in the front, making the back rocks a little bit higher, and then yeah, we end up having to put a fence along, but it's okay. It is what it is. Here we are getting rid of them all. But yeah, it's just this little fence, then we lower it all the way in, so it's just this top half on it, and I think it looks okay. It's not too bad. That was literally all that they needed. They probably didn't even need that. I probably could have just made the rocks a little bit taller or whatnot, but that's what we've done now. And so now to move on, we just had to pick up an escaped convict there and put him back in their habitat. But now, doing a little walkthrough, it looks really nice. It looks good. Now we are going to just finish it off with this this hut. Just copy and paste it and use it for the exact same thing on that habitat, which is really cool because this one you can actually throw food and feed the animals, which is very cool indeed. We like that. So yeah, we just put that on here with the seating and then assign it, and then we move on to the tram station, which is very exciting. The first one I've built in this series, so potentially not the last, but yeah, it's the first one, so it's very exciting. And I reckon we should also maybe make like a massive enclosure and have a transport ride go through it, and that is the exhibit, which would be pretty cool. I've seen lots of people do that, so leave it with me and we'll see what we can conjure up, alright? But yeah, that's the little seating area there, which is very cool. It just adds something to this little corner. We block it off with some rocks and stuff. I did try and do a path, but just wasn't working because it connected to both of them. So in the end, I think it looks quite well with just the rocks there and the little hut there. It looks good. So now we are working on the tram station. So this is what it is. It's just in this little corner here. It's a bit of an odd spot for it, but that's okay. It's behind this mountain, then it goes along through this side of the exhibit and then goes up. It's very rough, like I haven't done any of the terrain work from here on out, but here it is. It's a cute little shuttle, so that's what we like to see. So yeah, it's a bit of an odd spot for it, but I think we can make it work. I definitely want, because it's quite like stuck between this mountain and like lots of other trees, I want it to be very natural light driven, so we'll put lots of windows in, and I think we'll be able to make it work. So we'll just use this brick. I've used it throughout the park, so it goes quite nice with it because it like flows, so I like that. But yeah, we'll just use this brick, do like a rough outline of what to do, and we'll go from there. Then we'll be able to do all the decorating and stuff like that. It's a bit of an odd shape, so I'm going to have to use these freeform blocks, which actually works out quite well because I'm able to maneuver them a lot better than just the normal wall pieces. So it'll be a bit of an odd shape building, but that's okay. Once we get the queue in, we'll be able to make it look a little bit better. But I do want to try hide it as much as I can. We'll just put the queue in right now, actually. So want to try and make it match as well. Then line to grid. A line to grid is so good. You make have the square edges, and it makes it look a lot better, and it's a lot easier when you do it when you're building as well, because it's straight edges and it works a lot better. So I rather doing that when doing queues and lines and stuff. And if it would like to connect, please. There it was just there. There you go. Yeah, it definitely makes it a lot easier when doing the queues because they're straight, so you can actually do a straight building. So we'll do the same thing on this side, make it straight edge, and we'll bring it out this way a little bit longer. There'll probably be quite a few people, so we'll have quite a large queue, I think. So yeah, we'll just do that. I mean, it's not a massive queue, but it works. And now we will do a time lapse of this build. So thank you so much for watching. I will leave this with you, and I will see you in the next year, it's such a dad thing to say, I'll see you next year. I will leave you here with a speed build of the tram station, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe because a lot of you aren't, so make sure you do it. Otherwise I'll steal your pillow at night and then you won't be able to sleep very well. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. I'm also in the process of transforming the office around, so bear with me if it's a little bit inconsistent at the moment, but once we hit the new year and once we actually finish this room, it'll be a lot more consistent with videos. Well, that's what I'm hoping anyway. But yeah, Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. See ya.
Thank you.